Health Alliance is a 3-hospital, 1 nursing home system in Ulster County and Delaware County, about 100 miles north of New York City. We are very important to the community. We are the largest employer, and we are the anchor of the community.
Like father, like son, a surprising number of area men are following in their dad's footsteps in the field of law enforcement, inspired by those who put their lives on the line every single day.
Badges just may run in families. It's a simple fact HVNN.com learned as we set out to do a Father's Day story about those who follow in their dad's footsteps to become cops. Several Ulster County sons, now wearing a policeman's badge, stepped forward to be interviewed about their chosen profession, thanks to all those years of watching their fathers put on the uniform.
I wanted a job that I could feel proud of, a profession that's noble. And I remember from the time I was a little kid, seeing my father, all the stories he told, and how he actually helped a lot of people.
When he was growing up, and I would stop home occasionally when I was working, he always wanted to come out and, see the car and sit in the car and, what did I do and what happened on this night and what happened on that night. So I would tell him, and I think the stories really intrigued him.
Just being around my father my entire life, with him doing it and seeing the things he's been able to do with the community, the people he's been able to help, and it's just something that always pushed me towards that.
He actually said that when he was about 10 or 12 years old. It was long known that that's what he wanted to do. And he went on and got his bachelor's degree in criminal justice and pursued a career in law enforcement.
For the majority of my life, I've been around law enforcement. My father's been in law enforcement. It's basically what I grew up around. What does it mean to me? I guess I must have been some type of a role model along the way. They say what the farmers always say, if you plant corn, you get corn. I've gotten corn every single time.
Still, it wasn't always easy. Most of the young men said it was often difficult watching their dads head out to dangerous calls.
Being a young child, and when my dad gets a phone call late at night saying he has to go into work for something that's going on, and I look at my mom and I said, "Where's Dad going?" She said that she's going to work and he'll be home, and then go to bed, wake up in the morning, and he's still not home. He's still at work, and then that just gets me as a little kid, that always made me worried.
As a parent, I am definitely a lot more concerned. I'm concerned when he leaves home to go to work, and I'm always, like any other parent, I'm making sure that he gets home safely. It's always something in the back of my mind, but it's law enforcement, it's something that we do.
Dangers aside, all the dads said they're proud their sons have chosen to walk the same walk, and the bond between them has grown even stronger.
It's nice to be able to talk to him about the same job that I did, and see the changes and the progression and all in the jobs.
I was never one to share any information about my work at home. I would separate my work and family life, but now I'm able to discuss things with him, and he can discuss things with me.
And he knows the amount of stress this job can bring on somebody, and I know he's there if I need to talk to somebody. He knows I'm here too if he needs somebody to talk to. So
he's always going to be my child, so he's always my kid, and he carries such strong values and morals that I think is important to be a law enforcement and police professional. So I believe it's the torch has been handed off into good hands.
As for the future generation, some like Kingston Police Sergeant Barry Rell Jr., who became a cop like his dad, are now asking, what if? Rell has 2 daughters and wonders if they too will want to be like Dad.
I'm going to try to steer them out of it, but if that's something they do choose, and by all means I'll support what they want to do.